Good morning.
Good morning. We are in Nashville at our Clarion Inn, and we just had an amazing breakfast. Pretty amazing, right? I had biscuits and gravy, sausage, eggs. What else? Coffee, potatoes. It was excellent. It was like Southern breakfast.
And also muffins that have red stuff inside. Red dough.
Yeah, muffins with red dough.
Those are Danishes, baby.
I had two.
Pretty good. We are getting ready to hit the road and go to some pretty state parks with waterfalls and head towards Knoxville and see what we can find in that direction. Just kind of explore the country, see what's around here. We don't really have an agenda, but what we do have is a car. So we're going to use it, and then we'll be back in Nashville tonight. So that should be a plan. I think it's like 2.5 hours to Knoxville from here, and maybe 2.5 back. But we're going to stop and enjoy some sights along the way. Right?
Like a waterfall.
Like a waterfall. Yeah.
And
exactly.
Swimming.
So, pour some out for one's homies.
Waterfalls are way harder than you think they
Let's
are.
hit the road. Yep.
Okay, so we are on the road and we are going to Fall Creek Falls. Now behind us, Uncle Irvin and his wife Rosie are caravanning with us, so they're joining us on our adventure today as we explore the state of Tennessee.
Next up, Fall Creek Falls. Woo!
Let's go to the waterfall.
David's favorite natural phenomenon, or I don't know, what do you want to call it?
Thing ever, except for my wife.
David loves waterfalls.
Right above my children.
So he's really excited to go to waterfall. You're funny.
Look
Not funny about that.
Nathan.
Okay, so we're at a trailhead now for Piney Falls. It's in the area for the big waterfalls, but there's going to be another waterfall here. So we're going to walk down in this cool little trail. These cool little flowers. So bizarre. Look at that. Those are so cool.
What's that?
Look at these flowers. Aren't those cool?
Whoa. Where'd you get? Oh, found them.
Alright, here we go. Walking over some rocks here. Hey, look. There's some water. Falling over the edge of a hill.
I've got an idea. Let's dive like that.
Beautiful.
There's a waterfall right there.
Do you love it?
Yeah, but I don't want to fall off. That would be a bad, that'd ruin the trip.
So what is it about waterfalls that you love so much?
Well, first the water's up here, and then it's down here. That's it. Yeah, I just love them. I don't know. They're just pretty.
It's amazing what that water can do to the rocks and stuff.
Right, it has shaped its own destiny. Like, it just goes right off. Yeah, there's gravity pulling it.
Now I know why it's called Piney Falls. It's covered in pine trees.
That it is. Look at all those pine trees. In the middle of a deciduous forest, there's a bunch of pine trees. So it makes sense why they would call it Piney Falls, huh?
to be out here in a forest that isn't entirely comprised of pine trees.
Yeah. So back home in Northern California, like all of the forests there are coniferous or pine forests. Like it's all made up of different kinds of redwoods and pine trees and just all these different coniferous trees. So it's really interesting to come to a different kind of forest, and it almost feels tropical with all the moisture in the air, and it's so green and it's everywhere, and I love it. It's gorgeous.
So what was your words of wisdom from that little hike?
Oh, those flowers were so bizarre and they're so cool, but there's something that would be really easy to miss if you're not just looking around. So it's like when you're on these little nature hikes, take a moment and look around even before you get to your viewpoint. Like there are other things to see and experience beyond just what you're going to see. Enjoy the journey.
So you're saying if something is planted somewhere, it can grow. Something about maybe not being at the waterfall, but still growing where you're planted.
Like this
Sure.
plug.
It's deep.
Yeah, make it deep. So while we're in this crazy beauty, just being surrounded by God's creation, we have been also following our subscriber count, which has now crested up to 4,300 and still climbing, and we are just blown away. Thank you everyone who has come over and subscribed to our channel. I'm speechless. I mean, honestly, we have more than doubled our subscriber count from where we started on our trip. We were at about 1,925-ish, fluctuating. And now we're more than double that, and it's like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to do with myself. So thank you everyone who has subscribed. Thank you for everyone who has commented with such wonderful thoughts and encouragement. And it's been really a wonderful experience to get to meet this community of viewers, and we cannot wait to share more of our lives with you guys and have you guys come along for the ride.
Pretty cool.
Terrifying, it's wobbly.
Terrifying and wobbly.
Oh, Nathan, stop! Dad, stop! That's Dad.
It's almost tropical. Pretty water, pretty flowers, pretty girl.
Random stick that I found.
So this may be a random stick, but look at how much life is on this dead stick. Look at this. All this life growing on it. It's just so cool. Like a kid sees it and says, oh look, it's a random stick, and they pick it up, but it's covered in lichen and fungus and all these things that will make it break down.
And this, whatever it is.
Mom,
Some sort of
I
plant.
saw a spider.
It's a moss.
And I saw
it
a
is.
spider web that's holding water.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I like living life on the edge. Caution. Do not go behind this fence.
Wow. You rule breaker. You rebel. Yes. Deer in the road.
Oh, life's here in the road.
Look at that. So this doe is just walking down the road and drinking out of puddles in the cracks. And she just keeps on walking. Oh, there she goes.
Goodbye. Oh, it is a white deer. It is a white tail deer. Thank you for letting us go, dear. But you can have your place back after.
That was a close fence.
Beautiful butterfly on the ground over here. That is just beautiful.
I see its nectar sucker.
David, are you in your happy place?
I knew how to
Look at that.
go in.
It's amazing.
Let's go in.
Trying to figure out if I can do a backflip all the way from here to there.
No.
That's beautiful.
Can I go to the garden?
People down there. Women.
Like 20 minutes.
A long way up. Now there's something.
There he is.
This is so cool. So this telescope thing they're looking through is called a colorblind viewer. They have it set up to, I guess, single out the red and the blue rays so that people who are colorblind can look through that and actually enjoy this view for what it is. This is this little plaque that says for those who've never seen color, that they can see it for the first time in all of Tennessee's true beauty. It's like, that's cool. Imagine this is your first view of your life in color. Caleb's looking at the sun. Yeah, because you're looking straight up, bud.
I can't see.
Wow.
Can't find that. Whoa.
Yet more of the quiet, understated beauty of everything that is just in this area. These just beautiful little flowers. Just quietly living out their existence while everyone ignores them to go look at the great views. Look, I mean, there's some foliage down there. Those are probably wild strawberries down there.
I looked at them.
So now we're at this little lake at Falls Creek. It's a man-made lake, I believe, because it's got a dam on it. So, but Irvin wanted to stop and try some fishing with the kids. So he brought some poles along and they're going to drop a couple lines in the water and see if they get a bite. So conditions that are wonderful for fishing, like rain, are great. Unless you're trying to film. So, it's raining. And I'm under some cover. And just like that, it's lightening up. But still sprinkling. Well, that was quick. Ew, don't eat the rain.
Why?
Did you know that when water evaporates, it can take some pollution with it, and the water that falls in rain can actually really be not good for you? Listen to that.
Oh, it feels nice. Just don't hail on me.
Jeez. Oh my gosh. I'm really glad we rolled up the windows on the car. Goodness gracious, it's dumping rain, and then
Now
in
the
less than
sun's
5 minutes the sun is out.
Now I gotta go.
Are you having fun fishing? Oh, do you need some help, honey? Hey, Nathan.
Hi.
Are you having fun? Lovely.
We want you to find a waterfall. Let's go.
Let's find a waterfall. Let's go.
We need some help with this adventure. Let's use the map.
I'm the map, 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 I'm the map.
Wow. That feels special that I just caught that on film. Hey, Mimi.
Hi, Mommy.
And what are your impressions of all this waterfall exploration?
I don't know. Cool?
You think it's cool?
Yeah.
You think the waterfalls are cool?
Yeah.
You think they're pretty?
Yeah.
There's elephants in these woods.
A lot of them.
Someone go in there.
No.
Why? Look at it. It's a giant hole in a tree.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a stick.
I'll go in there.
Well, just check it, make sure there's nothing living in it.
There's a spider web, so I need a stick or something.
Oh my goodness, just go in the tree.
No, there's a spider web.
Alright, Daddy's gonna go in the tree.
Oh, here's it.
Look out, Daddy's going in.
That's a bug. Oh, Dad's going in.
It's the man in a tree.
It's totally hollow, it's like a chimney up the top.
Can I see?
Wow.
I want to do it. I want to see. I want to see.
Ouch. Let me see. I'll show everyone.
It's a chimney. I want to see. Oh, I can see through. I want to see, Dad. Can I see? Okay, can I see? There's the hole.
Pretty good.
There's no limbs on it that I can see.
There's no top. I can see out. Oh, there's.
What do you think, Amanda?
Pretty gorgeous.
I'm not sure this camera does all this justice.
It doesn't.
It looks pretty watery.
A little watery?
Yeah, only a little wet.
Yeah.
It looks moist.
Tell me something, and be honest. Is there something on my face?
The sun is out.
Hey, look, I found a rainbow.
Rainbow. What does the rainbow stand for, guys?
God won't flood the earth.
The flood the earth.
God's promise to never flood the earth again.
That horse is like too.
That is so pretty.
I mean, that's nice of God to not destroy the earth, because that's where I keep all my stuff.
It only has 3 colors. It has red, yellow, and blue.
So we finished at the Fall Creek Falls Park, and now we are on the road and we're exploring more of Tennessee. We said goodbye to Uncle Irvin and Aunt Rosie, and
They were so awesome. It was nice to see them.
they really were. They fed us really good food. It was really good. And they're the ones that suggested going to the Fall Creek Falls Park or Fall Creek Park.
On the way
Creek
in,
Falls.
I'm pretty sure we got some footage of this, but I think I found the prettiest road I've ever been on a drive. It was just amazing.
Oh yeah,
Just amazing.
it's gorgeous.
pastures
And now
trees
it's we're going through and it's
Deer
just
on the road.
gorgeous. Yeah. But we are headed now up to Knoxville to do a little bit more exploring. We don't
Literally with no, I hate this. This is so outside my comfort zone. We don't have a destination.
we don't have like
But
a
we're going to
plan.
Knoxville. It's like, I mean, we have a hotel in Nashville, so that's where we're headed tonight. But we're going to Knoxville, which is on the other side of the state. Why
How
not?
far away is
We're
Knoxville?
just wandering.
What do you do on vacation?
I am a poor wayfaring stranger.
How far away is it?
How far away is it? It's
about an hour and a half.
an hour and a half
Knoxville.
from here.
So here we go.
Caleb is in the back pulling his face apart. Lovely. Thank you for sharing, Caleb.
In 1 mile.
So we got up to about a half an hour outside of Knoxville, and we got to this little place called Kingston.
Kingston, yeah.
Yeah, we were in Kingston, and we just kind of were having fun exploring the place, and kind of looked at the clock and went, oh, it's getting late. So we actually decided that we're going to go ahead and just start heading back to Nashville. I mean, I don't think the kids are going to be too bummed about missing out on Knoxville,
I
because
don't think they've seen anything since we left the waterfalls.
they are pretty dead. So we're gonna head home, or not home, we're gonna head back to the hotel to start, we gotta make our plan for our
Road trip home.
road trip home. Because we actually don't have an official plan for getting home.
We don't know where we're going to be tomorrow night.
Yeah, we're gonna be kind of skip hopping our way across the country. I kind of have a list of like general areas we can try to get get home within like a certain number of days. Like, oh well, we can target to hit this place, but we may end up going farther, like that kind of thing. So we need to plan out our drive home and reconfigure all the packing and all that to get ready for a long trip home. So we're just gonna go ahead and head back to the hotel at this point. So
Sounds like a plan.
all right.
I just want to tell you, we just hit 3,000 miles and the kids slept right through it. I did not yippee skippy as loud as I could, but that's a long trip so far, so pretty excited about that. 3,000 miles, we made it pretty far east, almost to Knoxville. Now we get to see how many miles we put on the way back.
Yep.
We're actually technically headed back for all intents and purposes.
Yeah. Hey guys, so it's actually the next morning because we got back to the hotel last night and we were just done. Like, so we got up to the room, we had dinner, and just kind of collapsed and crashed. But it's the next morning and we're getting ready to head out and head home. So we're going to be chronicling our journey home as well. So, as always, this is your urban nerd with a goat herd so that you can grow where you're planted.